soap back in the day. So that was some horrible. No, that lye. They used to put lye in soap. Yeah, that lye, the same lye that they use to perm your hair. No, to perm your hair with. That
all right, let's go ahead and start it off. It look like it's going now. So yeah, it look like it's going. Just don't mess up my phone.
Yeah, right.
Even over here playing and shit.
Yeah,
already mess up.
Exactly. Shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites of Chicago branch. Before we get started, like always, we want to send all praises out to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekah Kodash, to the apostles and elders of GMSI New York. We want to send double honors because they do real well. Well, with that having been said, we're just going to get into it. Y'all got y'all scriptures ready? What you want to do?
Go ahead, kick it off, sir.
Well, yeah, basically everybody's got all these different things that's going on. We got the virus. We got the like the elder said. We got the viruses out in China, and I just saw that in the in YouTube where I actually was on the breaking news too that United, Delta, and American Airlines all said they're gonna stop running to certain parts of China and whatnot. So but then the motherfuckers are so thirsty for this money, they go stop running to certain parts, but then they go run to certain parts. So the motherfuckers want to come over here, go fly from one part of China to the next part of China to get there, and then fly bringing their ass over here.
You got to think about it, like how did it get over here? Because it was already over here. Because like the brother Malcolm showed us that
the patent here
is patent.
Yeah, the patent is here.
So they've been developing. Because coronavirus already here. Because you look at on your can of Lysol, it's a version. It's like I think it's like different subspecies.
Exactly. It says against the coronavirus. Right. It was a Lysol spray that you could spray to protect against it. You're right.
So they probably took that coronavirus,
super mutated it. That's right.
Just held it back for a couple of years, just wait for the right moment.
That's right.
And just let it loose on people. So how the fuck it go to China, then it came over here, then it's in Ohio, it's in this place, that state, state.
Another thing that people are not putting together is, like I said, that particular city that they say is coming out of, that Wanyu or whatever the fuck it's called, Wuhan. That they also turned on the 5G network over there and powered it all the way up.
So they juiced it up.
Yeah, so they juiced the power network over there in Wuhan. Okay, so and one of the things is going to be flu-like symptoms and shit.
Right.
So like I said, so they put that in there and then juiced it up, and everybody getting sick now.
So that's what they try.
No, go ahead.
That's what they're trying to do out here in the States, man. They're trying to put juice out there. Yep, they're trying to boost it up to that 5G network. What is they going to do? That first off, that's for the chip, and it's also to stimulate a lot of disease and sickness.
Exactly.
All that fucking radiation, man.
All that radiation. So they heat up everybody.
Inner parts. That's right.
So it can expose them somehow. Somehow the 5G waves.
It weakens
your immune system. Exactly.
And that's what they did. Okay.
Exactly. That's what that's about. So see, that 5G is just like another different form of microwave, and it actually goes back. It actually goes back. That when they first developed that and they started putting them on the B-52s, the guys that used to work close boundary sentry that walked the front of that plane always felt like they was warm when it was cold outside because the motherfuckers that had that radar on, and their radar was cooking their ass from the inside out.
Wow.
Okay, so
it was a microwave.
It's a microwave. It's the same radio frequency. So this 5G shit, which Verizon is saying now they got it nationwide here in America. Okay, they just waiting for the time to flip it and make it do what it's gonna do.
Knock some more people off.
Knock some more people off. That's that. Exactly. Good. Y'all do what y'all do. Get what y'all got.
1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant
scriptures.
of his devices.
Right, go ahead.
So we're not ignorant to this evil plan by Esau here in America, also Moab over there in China, man. And they probably had like a joint, evil with evil.
What you got going on with your phone?
Right.
What you got going on with your phone?
It got no power. Cannot verify. So.
What the fuck?
Because I got my gloves on, so my gloves shouldn't be affecting the screen now.
Somebody, it says it's going. It says it's still rolling. Who got a phone and go on the page real quick just to check and see?
Which page? Obama?
Yeah, just check and see how it's doing, because it say that it's rolling right now.
Okay. I think go ahead.
So,
Read the scripture.
this is Matthew's 24, and I'm going to start at verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, seeing that ye be not troubled, for all things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Okay, so the thing says it's going to be wars and rumors of wars. And because we got this mass communication system set up, because there's always been some wars around and things, this ain't on some level. But the wars and rumors of wars now is because every little thing, every little thing that could drop, there could be a war, a declaration of war, a little bit of rumor of a war. We got access to it now. So the wars and rumors of wars is going to drop more profoundly now because we're able to hear it in real time. This ain't something that happened, and now all of a sudden we hear about it 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later. We hear it as it's dropping. Go ahead, read.
For nation shall rise against nation.
And this is happening even as we speak. You got China and America squaring off on this, like that fentanyl epidemic that jumped off here in America and pissed them off. So what they do, they send, like the brother said, they send a virus or whatever that's over here, that's been developed over there with that 5G network they got over there and power everything up. And now here we go. And it's no coincidence that the same month that they powered that up is the same time motherfuckers started getting sick. So, that ain't a coincidence. Okay? Time and chance is by no means. The Lord said he gonna bring these plagues that was wonderful on these other nations. And that's Deuteronomy 30 and 7. This shit is starting to pass. Go ahead, I'll read.
And kingdoms against kingdoms.
And kingdoms against kingdoms. You got kingdom against kingdom. The Brexit just completed. So you got a kingdom that was inside a kingdom, whereas America came out of Great Britain, and Great Britain just fled the EU and shit. They like, fuck that. We want to go on our own. So you got kingdoms against kingdoms, and you got kingdoms that was inside of kingdoms that done separated. Go ahead, Al.
And there shall be famine and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
And that's that pestilence. We back to that pestilence thing. This coronavirus virus or whatnot that's got everybody all shook up and whatnot. Motherfuckers are looking at people sideways now. I'm out there at the airport, man, and people are looking at motherfuckers sideways. Motherfucker come in there coughing and sneezing and all this other kind of shit. Everybody ready to box with a motherfucker now, man. They want to beat his ass. Motherfucker, you ain't covering your mouth. You ain't this, you ain't that. You can see motherfuckers want to kick a motherfucker's ass, boy. It's like, motherfucker, all this shit going around and you coming over here sneezing and coughing and shit. First thing they look at, I watched that female got ready to lose her motherfucking mind. This motherfucker be coughing and sneezing, ain't covering his motherfucking mouth and shit. She was upset, truly. Go ahead, Doc.
All those are the beginning of sorrow.
Those are the beginning of sorrow. So this stuff is coming down the pipe and it's happening even as we speak. And ain't no getting around it. These people here know what's going on. They act like they don't want to know, but they know. Like I said, you got people that they getting upset when motherfuckers are sneezing and coughing now, and everybody at the job now is starting to disinfect their chairs like I've been doing since last year. Once I caught that one case of pink eye and they sent me home, I'm like, I disinfect after everybody. Everybody sit down in my chair, it gets disinfected. Now you see a gang of motherfuckers disinfecting everything. Go ahead, Op.
All right. For all those are beginning of sorrow, then they shall deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall be deceive many.
I hope the damn phone.
Many false prophets shall rise and deceive many. You gotta talk about the mark of the beast. You gotta talk about these ships out here. Creflo Dollars. You got 501c3 charters, churches, eating swine in church.
Read that verse again.
Okay. And verse 11, and many false prophets shall rise and
deceive many.
Yeah, it says, and many false prophets shall arise and deceive many. Right. Which, they can also go for the media as well. Because Esau, what he'll do is he'll put out his media or people that he wants to control this narrative so that they can say what's going on to deceive the people from what's actually really going on. Like the Lord, what did he do? When in these last days, with his prophecies come to pass, he also put out the prophets to explain it. He put out the prophecies to explain what was going on and to make these people have understanding of why he's doing these things, what's about to happen, and the future of America, man.
Yeah, I got Proverbs 28:8. The prophet that have been before me and before thee of old prophesizing against many countries and against great kingdoms of wars and evils and pestilence.
So this had to come to pass, man. In order for the kingdom of Yahweh to be established, all these sorrows have to be fulfilled. All these prophecies of sorrows have to be fulfilled, man. Sorrows upon Esau. It's good news for us, the gospel. It's going to be good news. So it's good news for the Israelites that all these pestilence happening to Esau and the rest of the nation, and 2/3 of our people, man.
That's right.
All right, it's good news. That's the gospel. It's good news for us, man, because they get that set. That's basically a signal, man. We damn near the finish line, the kingdom to come, man. Yeah.
Get that Sirach 25. What's it like? Verse 9, 25, and verse 7 and 6. Off in there. Where something talks about he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Yeah, because years, man, people, ever since we started, the Israelites, the first Israelite that was enslaved over here, man, said 25 and 9.
Yeah.
We've been looking for the downfall of our enemies, man, because it seemed like for Esau wasn't going to go down. Like, he was going to rule forever, man. Salah, it's cold out here. We got our gloves on and everything. So it's going to take a minute to get to the pages. So, so ever since we've been slave hills, man, we wait for this devil to go down, man. All right. Sirach chapter 25, verse 7. What are you doing? Sirach chapter 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I had judged in my heart to be happy. In the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that had joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. All right. So it's a joy, man, to see our enemy Esau going down, man, and his kingdom going down with him, man. It's a joy to see Esau going down with his ship, man. And ain't shit you could do about it. Just shut the hell up and drown with his ship.
Yeah, I got Revelations 22 and 18. For I testify unto every man that hears the word of prophecy of this book.
Right.
If any man shall add into these things, Yahweh shall add into him the plagues that are written in this book,
Right.
The pestilence, the plagues, the woes.
That's sad if he misinterprets this book.
Yeah.
He gonna be cursed, man. He gonna be bugged.
You try to take the book and rearrange it.
Or he gonna pay for it when he burn in the lake of fire, man.
Right.
Which is America. All right. So all you false prophets of Kanaf from old people who we call for pure evil. That's what we call your ass. All right. Nathaniel 7 from IUIC. I don't know why we call it, but Nate. All right. IUSBK. You be teaching that the mark of the beast is Christianity, man. That madness. All right. And all of you scoffers, man.
It says in Margaret is a cut in the flesh. To break.
Karagma.
Right. Yeah. So how the hell? If Christianity was the mark of the beast, we wouldn't be able to come back into the truth, man. To be in the Israel, we would be out here teaching on the highways and byways, man. So they don't make no damn sense, man. All right. Then you got GOCC, man. Then you got you damn scoffers, man. You follow these guys, man, because you got a hatred of the true
GMS.
prophets.
They hate
you got a
GMS.
hatred of GMS, man.
Yeah.
Like I know this chick, man. She no, well, fuck, I'm gonna say her name. I'm gonna say her YouTube name. Her name is Chocolate City Girl. And she claps when Kanaf go against the 12 tribes, but guess what? She on video, she admitted that she's a Gadite. that she's descendant of the dark skinned Gadites, man. But she clapped. But when Kanaf, but when Kanaf comes up against the 12 tribe sign and makes up all types of lies and twist scriptures, man, she on the cover board clap and say, "All praise to the Most High." Hey, Most High gonna kill you, man. All right, you got that much hatred for brothers that sprang from the One West school, particularly GMS, that you gonna go against. You gonna go with the lies to come against the truth because you got the hatred of the prophets, man. Jake bugged the hell out, man.
Well, you know, first of all, you can't take a female serious.
No, you can't.
No thing, because, like I said, she was deprived of wisdom.
Right.
That's already been spoken.
Right.
Okay, well, you can't even take that for what it is and whatnot. Because, like I said, first of all, she's an Israelite woman, so she's been deprived of wisdom.
Well, I'm just using it to show how much hatred.
You got it?
It don't matter if you're female. It just show you how much hatred these people have for us, man.
Well, they're supposed to.
They're supposed to, right?
What
we contrary to them.
The Lord said,
like they daddy Esau.
The Lord said, if they hated you, they hated me first.
That's right, man. All right. Well, the Lord said, you are like your father, the devil, man. Right. All right. So 2/3 you Israelites, man. That's John 8:44. You like your father, the devil, Esau, man. Cause really, 2/3 don't want America to go away, man. They want to stay here in America. They want to live in this mediocre state of living and shit, because they could get up in the morning, go get them a blunt 3, 4 in the morning, then something go wrong, they can go to the health clinic like 4 hours later and shit when it's 8 o'clock and shit. Right. And they will give a quick bacon burger sandwich and shit. They get hungry for breakfast and shit like that.
This is Job 13, 39 and 17. I'm gonna start at 16. She is hardened against her young ones, as though they were not hers. Right. Her labor is in vain without fear. Right. Because the Most High have deprived her of wisdom, neither have He imparted to her understanding.
They ain't talking about no damn ostrich to you jackass.
Well, it's in the scriptures where it breaks it down that that's talking about a woman.
Right, it's talking about a woman, man. Just make a metaphor. Metaphor,
exactly.
A woman, man.
Exactly. Make a parable comparison.
I mean, well, the thing is, in Lamentations, it says that the daughter of my people is cruel like the ostrich in the wilderness. So it breaks down that a woman is basically a bird brain.
So you had this asshole, this bugged out Benjamin from Jamaica, this stupid ass boy talking about an animal. An ostrich got instincts, man. It don't process thoughts like we do and shit.
Right, exactly.
All right.
Exactly. So it could have been talking about it as that. It's speaking of that because it compares it. Hey, it compares people to trees.
That's right.
Okay?
Right.
Conversations. So you think Eve was told not to partake of the fruit of the tree of life? What? That she went and ate an apple or some shit?
No, it was the tree of good and evil, but it was
Yeah, but the tree of good and evil was basically in Satan, because he knew good and evil. Right. Basically, the Lord had told him. Basically, he was telling him, don't talk to this dude. Don't fuck with him.
Which was Esau.
Which was Esau when he had pigmentation. Yep. The pigmentation.
When he had
the whole thing. That's all that was.
Well, he was nice and brown.
That's it.
Now he pale, got a frown. That's too deep for him.
Yeah. That just you know that. Hey, that's like the ostrich that sticks his head in the damn sand.
Right.
That just went right over.
What did he say? I'm frowning his promise.
So back to the pestilence thing, because like I said, this is what we got going on here, man.
Right.
This world is dealing with plagues and pestilence that is passing from the Israelites to the rest of the world now.
Yep, the curses, man.
Yeah,
Deuteronomy 30 and 7.
That's right.
Hey, cause you go to Deuteronomy 28. It's all the mildew and stuff. They came upon us, man.
Exactly.
Especially the northern kingdom, man.
Yeah, but see, these Edomites ain't used to dealing with this because the scripture says this. This is Psalms 73 and 5. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men. Yep. So they're not used to this. This shit is starting to flip and come back on them now. Yep. And all the snares and traps that they use to set themselves up to go against us is being flipped back on them, because all they so-called little ingenuity that had us on the bottom now is starting to be snapped and broken on them. So now they find themselves in a bad position where they got their own kingdoms going against each other. You got Russia and America getting ready to square off, and that's just Edomite against Edomite.
Yep.
Go ahead, Al.
In Job 20:9, their houses are safe from fear, neither the rod is upon God upon them.
20 and 9?
Yeah.
Okay. So I also which saw him shall
See him no more.
see him no more, neither shall his place be any place anymore. Behold,
Oh, right here.
where you?
Oh, you talking right here?
said 20.
Oh, he right here.
That's 21 and 9.
Oh yeah, it's 1 yeah.
Wow. 21:9. The houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of the Most High upon them. Right, exactly. He couldn't have the rod upon him because that was his rod at one point in time.
Yeah.
That was that Edomite was the Lord's rod against Israel. That's what Satan was saying when he went in the book of Job and said that you don't think Job was a favorite? Hell,
Right.
he even called him out and said it. Have you thought about my servant Job? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Have you thought about him? He eschews evil. He afraid of me. What Satan say? He said, if you put your hand forth, what hand? You let this left hand that I represent of you get at him. I make him curse you.
And what Job proved to be faithful.
Yeah, Job.
And he got double what he.
Yeah, in the end, but that's what I'm saying. So
Right.
So Satan was never kicked out of his role as being that left hand side. Go ahead, Al.
No, yeah.
So-
Don't let you finish it again.
Satan was never kicked out of his left hand role to being the rod of Yahweh while Yahweh Shah.
It worked for Yahweh.
Okay, and this Edomite Esau is the human equivalent of that. That can be proven in Isaiah the 14th chapter real easy. You read through it, and it's talking about Lucifer and the morning star and all this other kind of stuff. Then they go say, is this the man? How do you go from Lucifer to the man?
Because Lucifer means
Light
light
bearer.
bearer.
That's right. That's
All right.
right.
So you go to Ezekiel chapter 20 verse 3. It say Esau's wiser than Daniel.
That's
But
right.
he wasn't basically wiser than Daniel, but he got a lot of knowledge
He got
that
a lot of knowledge.
the average Jake don't know, because Jake lost their heritage according to Jeremiah 17:4.
Yeah, so that's why Jake is in a bad state now because they looking for shit to be deep. Don't
Right.
understand the deepest thing you can get into is the scripture
Right.
and get to correct the 100% truth
100%
breakdown of
right.
it. Because all this half-ass, half-washed bullshit that you're going to be exposed to is going to have your ass sounding like a babbling idiot in the end. Don't believe me? Go back and look up some motherfuckers that was up the street a while back. They was some
Right.
babbling idiots for a few years there. That's it.
That's all
That's
they doing,
it.
man.
They was
You
trying
know.
to refine. They was trying to refine that they wasn't gonna be able to make it.
Well,
They tried and buyed.
You look up like, where is he, guys?
That's it.
All right, let me get this.
ahead,
Hosea chapter 4. Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children, man. Thy children. All right. So when we rejected the law, statutes, commandments, and Yahweh, guess what? He turned his back and went into a low state, man.
That's right. That's
All right.
right.
That's why people don't know a damn thing, man. All right. That's why it says in Ezekiel 28:3, Esau wiser than Daniel, man, because Jake don't know shit.
Right.
All right.
Well, it went into the reason why I said that right there is because Esau had a grasp of knowledge at a time where when Daniel came back, he didn't know what was going on. Daniel had to receive all this over again. Like Esau knew about the left hand side and certain things he was gonna do, the nuclear missiles, everything that was written in the scriptures as far as prophecy. These elites and Esau knew before we had the knowledge come back into us again.
That's right. Well, Salak, I mean, tell you that, but basically, I'm just saying that. Salak, you're right about that.
Salak.
But Jake don't know shit, man, because Jake destroyed.
Oh yeah.
All right?
But
Yeah.
but you see, the only reason that this elites even knew, see, they didn't understand nuclear missiles and this shit. Here's what they knew.
Lord gave it to him.
Yeah, right. Here's what. Yeah, he gave them the fact of being able to create it. Right.
Right.
So they created it. Okay, was that going to be what they thought? Nah. Okay, but the flip side is like you said, with that all having been said, what they know is, what this Edomite knows is history. So he'll read these scriptures. He'll pay for an archaeology find.
He got all the books
dig
at his college.
Right. They go do the dig.
Right.
They get the archaeological finds and read the books, and they're able to put that together past tense. But a forthcoming prophecy. Now, so this is why this is scaring them, because they broke us up because the scripture says so.
Right.
They understood that if they off they square. Basically, I'm gonna put it in layman terms.
Right.
If they off they square, then you go be able to fuck over.
Right.
So what did he do? He said, well, I'm gonna keep them off they square. I'm gonna put pork in everything. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
Fuck their education system.
Fuck their educational system up. I ain't gonna tell them who they are.
It's a lot. You got DePaul University down the street.
Exactly.
And you got Harold Washington College and shit. You know, City College shit, Jake go there.
Right. Exactly.
You ain't gonna find no... I bet some books that you ain't gonna find in there that's up in that college right there.
Of course it is.
Yep.
Of course it is. But like I said, but to go in there and find them books, you got to be the same way. You can Google certain things on YouTube. I mean, you can Google certain things on Google, and it won't come up unless you ask the question specific.
Right.
You ask for the world's richest family, it'll give you something else. You go and say the Rothschilds as the world's richest family, then it'll pop up and open up that information for you. But if you don't ask for it, it won't give you. The Rothschilds has got it blocked like that, okay? Where it won't pop up for you like that and whatnot. Why? Because they even had something where it was talking about the world's richest family, and they in the series it said they were the world's richest family, but then when you look at the series, they only say they worth a couple $1 billion, right?
More than that.
But how you gonna have that in the same lineup? They talk about Henry Ford and how he made $1 trillion, business. But who you think had the backing money to be able to give Ford the money to even do this shit?
Another secret, they hated the Nazis.
Yeah, they hated the Nazis. That's Ford told them.
Yep.
Ford told them.
Yep.
So this is what I'm saying. So all this knowledge is there, but you got to do your diligent research to be able to find it.
Right.
And Jake ain't gonna do that.
Ain't gonna
You know
do it.
what they said? You want to hide something from Jake? Put it in the book.
Right. That's what I meant, man. Like,
And his whole heritage is in the book.
right. Hey, like used to be an old saying, just like it said, Esau got Nod, Jake got Israel and shit.
Right. Wow.
That's what else you say around my house.
Wow.
They use white. He said white folks got Naj and niggas got Israel.
Ism, huh?
Right.
Good. What you got, man?
Revelations 18 and 9. And the kings of the earth who had committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lamentate for her.
Lament.
Yeah, lamentations.
Yeah.
It means crying all morning, man. Right. That's what America will be destroyed by third world destruction.
Well, because they're the biggest consumer and whatnot.
Yep.
Like I said, you got a lot of lights on, but ain't a lot of shopping going on right now.
Yeah.
Actually, but the funny thing is you probably got a little bit more shopping going on right now than you did during the holiday season.
Yeah.
Because the fact that motherfuckers didn't have no money, this motherfucking shit is
All the
burnt
sales
out.
and shit.
This is all twisted up and burnt out, man.
Yep.
Chicago and America itself ain't what it used to be. Period. Like I said,
There used to be more crowds than this.
Hey man, when I was down here in the 80s and shit, this shit was bumping and thumping like a whole motherfucker.
Downtown was the shit.
Yeah, this is where you came to get laid and sprayed, baby. But now, that's
There used to
it.
be prostitutes down the street.
That's what I'm saying. You get laid and sprayed down
There
here.
prostitutes down the street on Lake.
The
man.
Lake Street. That's right. That's what I'm saying. You come down here and get laid and
You
sprayed.
just, hey, go in that alley and shit, come out.
Laid and sprayed, boy. I ain't telling you some shit I don't know, bro.
You had the movie theater, you had the adult bookstore, then
That's
you
it
had the alley.
down there near Clinton. I already know about all that. That's it.
Yeah.
They be down there waiting for you to come out off the jerk out spot. Yeah. You don't have to do that. You don't have to jerk yourself. So I already know this whole thing, the bellied up. This whole motherfucking economy is bellied up.
You say you don't have to jerk
You
yourself.
don't have to jerk yourself.
You go in a
Downtown.
jerk spot, you ain't got
It ain't
to
just Lake Street, whole downtown back in the 80s, so you give you some pussy, man.
That's it.
You still give you some pussy, but you know.
We're gonna tame the language a little bit, but
Man,
yeah.
we gonna take the language down.
But the truth of the matter is this. But the truth of the matter is this. The last thing that's on a lot of people's mind right now is sex.
Yep.
Okay, especially
Esau.
among Esau.
He ain't made it.
That's it. He ain't mating. That's why their numbers are falling off. They ain't mating. They starting to feel this heat falling on their ass from the Most High and
What's that
whatnot.
curse in Deuteronomy 28? Should be few in numbers.
That's it.
So now it's coming upon them.
That's it. What you got, man?
Her, then they shall see the smoke of her burning.
Her burning. Yep.
So this is America. This America's gonna be destroyed, man, and all the other countries that go be able to see it, because you remember when 9/11 happened, motherfuckers able to see that smoke coming up off them motherfucking buildings. There was no fire hook to that. That was just the smoldering of the motherfucking things that came down. So America's going to have flames going on and still in here, because you're going to have gas lines disrupted and still be going spewing out gas. You're going to have all kinds of underground gas tanks that's got to go up when this bitch go up. All this shit going to be burning and smoking and simmering for a while. Go ahead, out.
Isaiah 34:8. All right, it says, I'm gonna start with this. Isaiah 34 is 34:5. For my sword, damn, you know what? We'll start off. I'm sorry.
3.
Sorry. All right. Well, Isaiah 34:4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as a leaf falling off from the vine, as a fallen fig from the fig tree.
Okay, so like I said, as it being rolled up like a scroll, you understand that from the nuclear pictures and recreations of nuclear weapons that went off, what that gonna look like. Now, you say the falling of a fig, when a fig falls off a tree, it falls on an arc. So that's the same way the nukes, when they disengage from their engine sort and they start coming back into the rotation of the Earth, they're gonna have that arch on it as they come back in.
Like in at the end of the movie Terminator 3,
Right.
The Rise of Machines, you see all the missiles go into like an arc.
Yeah, they go into an arc and they do their thing, and even when they get up there in the stratosphere and they disconnect,
Right.
because of the fact that they use the Earth rotation,
Right.
as a speed warp,
Right.
and whatnot. 28,000 miles is because this is outside the Earth, and as the Earth turns toward it, it's
Right.
moving at such a speed, so it does that, and then it starts arcing itself back in. That's how I feel when it falls off the tree. It doesn't fall straight down; it falls at an angle.
Yep.
Go ahead,
For
Al.
the sword, it says right here, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven.
That's nuclear weapons
Yep.
right there.
Ain't no big ass sword come out above that tub out of the heavens, man.
That's it.
All right, that's a missile.
That's it. That's
Right,
it.
that's a missile, man.
That's it.
For you dumb scoffers. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, which
That's
is the Greek word
America.
for Edom.
That's right.
Yep.
America.
They show you who ruled in America, Esau.
That's it. That's
All
it.
right, and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
The cursed people.
Yep.
Okay, so the scripture says, give me that if you can find it in Matthew, where it says, there'll be in Matthew and Luke, where it's talking about there'll be some fit for honor, some fit for destruction.
So you look up Edom or Esau in the Zombie Bible Dictionary.
Right.
It said they gonna receive no mercy at all.
Exactly. Ain't no mercy. Ain't no mixture. It's gonna be straight wrath, but no mixture. So these people that want to walk around here and think that they understand and they got it all, America's gonna show you what you got. You got a hard place to go, and a short way to get there, and the motherfuckers go love beating your ass as they get you to that spot.
Right. So that's why the so-called white man, I hate to use
Esau.
Esau. So that's why Esau don't want to be Esau, man.
Yeah, he don't want to be Esau no more.
Because he know his doom.
Yeah, hey, he used to have a divine place on the planet and whatnot. Everything was set up for him, especially here in America. But guess what? That shit is gone and out the window now. Y'all, you can look forward to is hope that you find favor in your master's eyes, so you don't get beat every day. You ain't gonna find it, because I'm hoping to be one of these motherfuckers' masters. There ain't gonna be no soft spot.
Jeremiah 30 verse 6 of the scriptures. Cut that whole down.
Ain't gonna be no soft spot.
Right. Yeah. Let me get this right here. All right. It says, the sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat and kidneys around. For Yahweh has sacrificed in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, man. right, so basically, Esau, basically, you fucked, man.
That's it.
All right, there's no getting out of it, man.
That's it. That's it.
There's no smooth there's no smooth transition.
There's no John Wayne that's gonna be coming to the rescue of America. There's no John Wayne. There's no cowboy that's gonna be coming to America. The Duke ain't gonna be coming and ride in and save him.
Right.
The Duke is done.
The Duke is cooked. All right, it's a funny thing that we in Chicago, we in Cook County.
That's it, Cook.
Yeah. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls.
Read that part again.
And the unicorn shall come down with them.
So you and your motherfucking so-called satellites and shit.
Yep.
And those ain't gonna be left up there. Those we pulling those down too. Those don't get a chance. If we part of the elect and have those spiritual powers, hey, when they look up and see something glittering, it's gonna definitely either be a chariot or a star. It ain't gonna be no motherfucking satellite up there. That's
right, NASA satellite.
Yeah, ain't gonna be no NASA satellite that have motherfucker looking up there talking about is that a chariot? No, we gonna know that's either a chariot or a star when you look up there.
Yeah, but that's not what that scripture's talking about. That's talking about a sacrifice. That's actually talking about him sacrificing. Those are the people that the Lord is talking about. He's gonna give for a ransom. It's talking about Esau, Edom, and all the people that's gonna be destroyed over here. Even though that's gonna happen, what you said is gonna happen. But that when it said the unicorns, it's talking about diverse types of animals for a sacrifice.
Right.
Okay.
Then he gonna fuck them up.
Yeah.
All right. It said the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked. Right here it said the land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. All right. For it's the day of Yahweh vengeance, and a year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. I mean, for you putting your hands on us, man. Like I said in Jeremiah 2 and 3, man, it said evil shall come upon the bush, but it said evil shall come upon those that put their hands on the children of Israel. All right.
He said for 3 transgressions and for 4, Edom shall pay. For basically the bloodshed of his brother Jacob.
Right.
You know, Obadiah 1 and 10, Amos 1 and 11.
Right.
Right? He has to pay.
Yep.
The Lord is not about to acquit the wicked for all the shit that he's done.
Right.
Not only to his people, but to the earth itself.
Yeah.
Right? The earth is in mourning because of
It says it said, it shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever, from generation to generation. It shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. It said none shall pass through it forever and ever. It says spoke night and day. So America is just going to be an example of not to come against your house, man.
Right, just like First Peter,
like Egypt.
Right, was an example for all those who lived ungodly.
Don't have that lifestyle. Like Egypt was an example to the point that, like I said, by the time they was wandering around in the wilderness, the other nations knew who the Israelites was. They was afraid. They was scared. They was all those things because Israel walked up on them and they was afraid. Motherfuckers went out their way. One town that was right next to them, what they do? Put on old clothes, put moldy food on, and rolled up on and said, "We come from a long way because we heard about you and we don't want no smoke." Okay, so we don't want this smoke. We don't want to be your servant. And they rolled into the next town, and it was like, "You motherfuckers tricked us. You're going to be drawing water." That's right.
And that's how, hey, we're about to come into those times. Hey, that's the spirit, because that's what we was just talking about down at the Elder Brothers camp, man. All right? We're about to usher in a new captivity for you heathens, man. For the things you've done to us.
Yep.
And righteously so, may Yahweh Ba'Shem Harashai have great judgment upon you people, man. Straight up.
Esau was the only one that destroyed Jacob, man.
Oh,
you had Moab, you got Elam. You got Elam over there, then Elam. You got Elam over in Pakistan, man. They killed Jacob like Esau killed Jacob in America, man. They hanging him and shit. Jake go to jail in Pakistan. He was still getting hanged from the jail cell and shit.
Hey, well, the parable calls them dogs licking our sores. So technically, you eating off of us. You're draining us. Because that's what the dog's doing, draining the blood from you. Eating at your sore. All right? Devouring you, man. You fucking dogs, man. You heathens. So, like the Maccabee says, what one of you nations...
I'm getting it right now.
Hey, read it.
1 second.
Hey, this judgment is coming, man. And the year 2020 started off with a great bang. Judgment and prophecies. Judgment and prophecies. From here on out, man.
It says in Psalms 83, man, get this... It says Psalms 83, it says, keep not thou silence, O Most High, hold not thy peace, and not be still.
Right, hey, the scriptures tell us, give the Lord no rest.
Yep.
Hey, how about Shemal Shai, how about Shai Noah, Bob Kushai? Hurry up and deliver us, destroy our enemies, put them at our feet.
O Yahweh, for lo, thy enemies make atonement, and they that hate thee had lifted up thy head.
Right, they talking all manners of shit.
Yep.
Abominations towards the sons of Jacob.
Atonement basically is going to like rebellion.
Right.
They come against the Lord. It said they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. The Israelites, thy people, the hidden ones, Israel. They have said, come, let us cut them off for being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Hey, which they did. When you read Joel, the 3rd chapter,
right.
It said that they removed them far from their borders, man. Right? They devoured us, man.
It says, for they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee.
Right. It didn't say that the name of Israel should be no longer remembered.
Yep.
Right, because guess what? Basically, the byword and the proverb, that was a curse.
Yep.
And ultimately, what they really tried to do was fucking genocide amongst us, man.
Yep. Right.
From the Native Americans to the Latino tribes, the conquistadors, and the Negroes, man.
Yep.
Hey, even that bitch who started Planned Parenthood, whatever.
Margaret Sanger.
All right? She said that.
That was the game
clean
plan.
Generation. Genocide. She was talking to the African Americans, man.
And the reason why they doing it, because they try to offset that prophecy of us putting in slavery and them going down. That's the main purpose of it.
Yeah. And they know if our women gonna have babies, they ain't gonna have sons. But guess what? This is Egypt. What you think happened to Egypt? Multiply. While your fucking species, while your race Esau, Edom, while you're dying, we're growing greater and greater. Thus, a great salvation is about to come.
Scripture said that the more
they
hardship they put on, the more they afflicted them, the more they populated. Right. So that sounds just like Jake. What Jake do? He have a hard day at work or whatever the case might be. Motherfucker to roll his ass and said that. Went in on him. What he do? He come home, take a hot bath and whatnot. What he want to do? Drink a little wine and bang his bra. That's what he want to do.
Because the more they flip us, the more we grow, man. That's what I remember when he was in the Bill O'Reilly show. He's complaining about two tribes, Judah and Issachar, having too much babies, man. He was constantly complaining about that, man. All right. So the more they flip us, the more we multiply, man. All right. It said the tabernacles of Edom.
Right. Starting with you Edomites.
Yep.
You so-called white people. You Edomites. Starting with you. Right.
And the Ishmaelites.
Ishmael, you Arabs.
Of Moab.
So-called Oriental Chinese.
And the Hagarenes.
You Hamites.
Yep. Jabal, that's the Hamites again. Ammon, Amalek, Esau again. The Philistines, Hamites. With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Another African.
Yep. Assur, the Syrians, also joined with them. They had hoping the children of Lot, which is Ammon and Moab, so-called Chinese Egyptians, man.
That's right.
All right. And so that's who all the nations came up against us, man. Had a Confederate, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Guess what the Lord's going to do to you, Esau? you're going to be chased off the earth. Your name going to be put out of existence.
Yep.
True genocide, righteous genocide is going to happen to you Edomites,
And it's
man.
a prophecy.
Hey, Obadiah, baby.
Yep.
It says, thus saith Yahweh thy power.
The 1,000
There should
years
be
and you're
none
dead.
that's going to be remaining of the house of Esau.
Hey.
You Edomites, man.
Hey, Esau, for you motherfuckers that used to fuck y'all skin up, tanning, turning orange and shit in the tanning booth and all that other kind of shit, looking like this brother's garment and shit, y'all so red and burnt up and shit.
Right.
I gotta clean that second.
Looking like a tomato.
But with all that having been said, I watch motherfuckers the color of this brother's garment that he got on this orange.
Right.
But you see, guess what? The Lord's gonna do you a favor. He gonna put you in hardcore slavery. He gonna destroy your ass after 1,000 years. You won't have to worry about tanning boots and shit no more.
Right.
You're gonna have pigmentation.
And you ain't get no goddamn air conditioner kingdom, man.
All right, ain't no air conditioner for you.
You just go get an ice cube, one ice cube.
You giving ice cubes out? I'm giving cactuses.
Cactus.
I'm gonna give a cactus.
All right, Obadiah chapter 1, verse 10. For thy violence, I'm gonna start right here. Obadiah chapter 1, verse 8. Should I not that day say Yahweh even destroyed the wise men out of Edom and the understanding out of Mount Esau?
Right, all your devices are failing, all your wisdom, all the witchcraft is not prospering no more.
Yep.
All right? The Lord is destroying that. That's why your skirt is lifting up. Everybody see your wickedness and what it's for.
Yeah, everybody see this wickedness and what it's for.
Yep. It said,
Okay?
verse 9. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that everyone of Mount Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Cut off by slaughter. So like we were saying earlier, it's not going to be a peaceful transition. Right? It says we're going to take the kingdom. Not say, hello, can we have this? Can we have our land back, which is right? No, hell no.
Hey,
All right, verse,
Biggie said, see folk to the door, no people no more.
Hey,
We
this is-
ask no questions.
Exactly. This
Right.
Hey, that's all they know. So since all this Edomite know is violence and taking shit by force, that's what's gotta happen.
They said, because thou loves blood, blood should pursue thee. That's what's that, Ezekiel 35?
Yep.
All right?
verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Right, shame. Now you guys want to take slavery out the history books because you don't want to let the
something.
world know what you did to the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Matter of fact, 3 weeks ago, right, the American government said that China was being inhumane with their people. You know what China said? Just like you was inhumane with the Native Americans, all right?
That's right.
And what comes along with that? Jake, the Judah, the
Yep.
Negroes, and all the tribes, man.
Matter of fact, Iran had one of the leaders of Iran had invited some Jakes over here to talk about their grievance that they suffer in America, man. All right.
And you know what the hell with you damn Ishmaelites, man?
Right.
Because you had us in slavery too,
That's
through
right.
the Arabian slave trade too.
Iran is
Huh?
Hey, Elon. It's all of them mix up together and shit.
Hey, they
Yeah.
all
They
mixed.
heathens. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Heathens are heathens.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead. Bring that up.
This is Maccabees 2, starting at 10. What nation had not had a part in her kingdom?
But even
John.
Japheth.
Yep, Japheth. Hey, you had what's that one on the show? Jack was snap. He said that Jake was lazy and all this type of crazy shit, man. All right, man. Even you damn Polynesians, man. You pride you got a pride against Jake, man. Jake
Right.
ain't did shit to him.
And you know, it's Israelites over there because Jake was
Yeah.
over there popping them women.
Yeah, you got Jake
Guess
over
what?
there, but
And
Jake come over there and fucked y'all islands up and shit. He put his seed among you, then Armin put their seed among you, shit, man. We did shit to you, man. But you will come against us and shit.
Of course,
Yeah.
because that's the curse that was supposed to happen.
That's right.
That's it. So that's why. So that's why no nation,
Yep.
even though they go back to the three brothers that came off of Noah,
Right.
even though they all came out of that, but guess what? No nation gets around the fact that they profited from the back of the Israelites. No nation gets around it. And since no nation can get around it, every nation's got to pay for it.
Yep. Every last one. None of you guys are innocent, man.
That's right.
All right, you're all guilty. As we're paying for our sins.
That's right.
We fucked up with the Lord. Yahweh is out. We're part of the elect that never. May how about some else have mercy upon us, man?
Right.
All right. But guess what, you heathens? Hey, we're gonna reign supreme over you, like the scripture says. The Lord exalted us above you nations, man.
Right.
By default. So how much more in the kingdom of heaven, man?
That's it.
All right.
When the power and the authority has been established and in place, how much more then? Because as it stands right now, just through the breathing of the word, your kingdoms are falling down and coming apart.
Hey, this shit is eating y'all up, man. You guys are taking down videos left and right,
exactly.
Just because we're telling you the truth of America.
Hey,
and it's bullshit,
In
man.
the kingdom, y'all gonna pay for that shit, man. Hey, you know how hard it is to start up a whole new goddamn site, man? You gotta go through all the headaches, creating the passwords and all this shit, man. Or you might pick a username somebody else got in shit, man.
Or you try to use a Bible verse that's too inflammatory and whatever the case might be.
Right.
So you try to use a Bible verse, or you try to use a Hebrew word.
But yet regular churches is on there doing the same thing that we doing, but yet it's their doctrine, they allow it. When it comes to our doctrine, it's too much.
That's right.
Hey, they shut down my damn page because I used a thumbnail of a cat, a zombie eating the leg. They said it was too graphic. Yeah, you got all this Walking Dead bullshit all over YouTube.
And
what you talking about?
You probably still got video of motherfuckers just taking the shit.
That shit is fucking
so
wicked,
bad,
man.
Right. If you got
that proves we the prophets of the Lord, man. This must be true. Somebody else.
No, you got all perverse and all types of pervert shit going on YouTube and shit. They gonna flag your shit, man.
So good. Hey, obviously we're doing a good job.
Right.
We're doing a great job. Hey, like the scripture saying Jeremiah, man. Hey, the word of the Lord is fire and you people wood, man. This shit is eating you guys up inside, man.
My video, I had an old video like 1 or 2 years ago, and it's on the video. I just compare how the tribe of Asher Peru was being persecuted, just like the so-called Negroes in America, man. And if they talking about it's a site of racial tensions, some shit like that.
Good. I'm glad racial tensions are coming.
Right.
Because guess what? It's going to be the survival of the fittest.
Oh no! They said they said hatred and shit, and hatred towards another race and shit.
I got a scripture for you,
man.
What was going on in the early 1900s, 1800s, 1700s? What was that inciting?
Going against a race, going against a couple races of people. All of them Israelites,
right.
But going against a few of them all at the same time.
Right.
That. Okay, but this is 2 Peter 2, starting at 2. And many shall follow their pernicious ways, by reason of whom the way of truth shall be evil spoken of. So we stand out here and we break this down and tell you the truth. But because of your pernicious ways, that means your wicked ass ways and shit, you don't want to hear this. You don't want to hear this truth.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Hey, you motherfuckers that hate speech. Because we telling you the truth out of the scripture.
Right. Hey man, what did Hitler say? Hitler said no time ago. He said, "Hey, let's just be devils, man." He said, "Forget all that fun being Christian." He said, "Let's be devils." But you devils don't want to be devils, man.
But that's the thing about the devil. They want to hide. They transform themselves into an angel of light.
Yeah.
That's why he calls himself white. He thinks he's pure.
Right.
But he's red, crimson, blood, guilty of all the crimes on earth.
You think he's a good guy? You think he's a good guy? Yeah, I forgot the name of this. This cartoon called Heavy Metal. It came in the 1970s and shit. There was a scene where this Edomite, and this was like, then look, the Edomite, he was a captain, and he was all proud and shit. And look, he's standing for the court. He's standing for the court from the aliens, all types of stuff. And they just went down like a long ass list of his crimes and shit, man. Right. Yeah, and he's up there like he was all surprised and shit. But like, motherfucker, you surprised? They say he committed rape, genocide, all types of shit. And then they gave him a death sentence and ran up out of there and shit.
Yeah, I remember that cartoon, Heavy Metal.
Yeah, man.
Oh no, hey, that was the shit. Motherfuckers used to smoke weed back in the day and watch that cartoon.
They got stoned in the cartoon and shit.
That's it. I remember that cartoon. That's why when you said it, heavy metal, I was like, yeah, I remember that cartoon.
Yeah.
Pops had some memories.
Shit. Oh, you got that Ecclesiastes 7:7?
All right, let that go, but I'll come back to it.
Oh, shit. Finish wherever you at. Bring it out whenever you
Galatians 4 and 16. I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth.
You damn skippy. Cool. I'll be your enemy, man. Because guess what? We're contrary. It says the righteous is a abomination to the wicked and vice versa, man. So you goddamn right I'm your enemy. You goddamn right. Hey, just like Yahushua said, I'm coming with a sword.
Who the hell Esau been our friend?
Ain't never been a friend.
Right.
Like I said.
Won't a friend tell you who you are and give you back all this shit
Right.
that belongs to you?
Well,
sorry, we did you wrong. We're better.
And messed up what he did?
As a matter of fact, look. This goes back to my ancestors. So, since that was such a wrong deal, we go correct it and make it right. No, you still walk around here with this privilege that you want to enjoy, you want to get by, you want to say, hey, what that lady said in that experiment in the classroom? She said, if y'all want to be treated like the so-called Negro,
raise your hand.
Raise your hand. Then not one of them Edomites raised their hand.
I read an article. I did a sit-down article, Washington Post, about reparations. It said 85% Edomite was against reparations.
Of course they are.
Yep, it's more than that. Hell, I think it's
40 acres
100%.
in the middle. And even if we got 40 acres, guess what? We would have to pay taxes on it.
Right.
Thank you. Exactly. Now,
Then we'll share cropping on our own shit.
Esau probably
Just
take
to
the
pay
take
for
Esau
it.
take the view.
hey, you know what? But that's it. Like I said, even when you here in America, you own nothing. And the reason I say that is because this 30-year mortgage, you pay it off, you still got to pay taxes every year on that same house.
Well, it says the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel, man.
That's right.
Hey, check this out, Mama Kushai.
I got the Ecclesiastes.
Come, bring that up.
Okay, this is Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression makes
Right.
a wise man mad.
We're oppressed daily.
And we know this.
So to even know that, hey, because like you said, the road was sweeter than the mouth, bitter than heavy, and we're
Bitter and belly.
Hey, yeah, sweet in the mouth and bitter in the belly.
but it's heavy. All right, but hey, it's some pissed off things that happen. They were oppressed in this damn place, man. Day in and day out, curse being man.
Hey, what's now?
The curse being
Black History now, Black History Month.
Right, so-called.
So-called Black. Look, they're gonna do the same program. They're gonna have Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, and Malcolm X, and they're gonna keep Jake. Look, they're gonna keep Jake between the civil rights era and the slavery era. They ain't gonna go beyond that. They ain't gonna tell who
the
Jake
Dark
really
Ages.
is. Yeah, they ain't gonna talk about that.
What about when Negroes was ruling in
Europe.
England?
Yup, the Moors.
All right, in Europe.
They ain't gonna tell you that.
Or the Celts, the Celtics, all right? The ancient Spartans. They ain't gonna tell you that.
What about here? The original Cherokee, Choctaw, Chickasaw, the original Seminole
Right.
Indians, the Rubenites.
Tell you
But you know what they gonna tell you to remember? Kobe.
Yep.
You niggas in the mourn for your Howard Shine.
Good nigga.
You son of a bitches. Straight up, man.
Right.
So,
Hey, but guess what? You're gonna mourn in that day when he cracked those clouds,
That's
man.
it. That's
And
it.
guess what? Your preacher ain't gonna tell you this in church, man.
That's it.
Right.
Right? The prophets didn't come soft and sweet. They came rough back in the ancient days.
Hey.
Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel.
Oh.
Hey, matter of fact, they feared Samuel when he walked into town. They said, "Cometh thou peacefully."
hey, if it was such about a love thing, why did they kill Yahushua then, who they immediately called Jesus?
That's
Why
right.
did they kill him if it was such a love
And
thing?
he just spoke the truth.
And he spoke the truth.
Dick cursed. Well, he called somebody a fox, but they really hate him. He ain't really bad, but he just told the truth straight up, man. The cold hard truth, man. They
Hey,
wanted to kill him, man.
the cold hard truth,
Right.
the cold hard truth, and the miracles brought by a following that was falling away. And they were losing their money.
Yeah.
Okay, so them TD fakes and TD rakes
Right.
and Bill Will steals and all the other kind of
Hey,
stuff.
just like
People for your dollars and shit.
his
Them motherfuckers was
cousin,
mad.
his cousin John the Baptist told one of Herodians that, hey man, you can't sleep with your sister, your brother's wife.
And
man.
they got his head cut
He got
off.
his head
Right, you
cut
want
off,
to be
man.
Israelite? You want to, hey, like Psalms 50 say, you want to take the law, statutes, and commandments in your hands, or you want to fucking Edomite, you going off anyway.
That's it.
Right? And then there was the damn nigga woman
They had her
that
daughter.
had Esau, no, her daughter.
Had her daughter dance,
dance.
get the favor so that she can ask what he want. And she said, "Bring me John the Baptist head in the charge."
He really didn't want to do it, but he
Hell no, he didn't
opened his
wanna
mouth
do
because he was scared. He was scared of John the Baptist.
That shows you how the nigga woman and Esau get down.
Yep.
That's
She
it.
co-signed
Why
on
did
it.
you damn motherfucking bitches are like
Yep.
that?
That's it. Y'all want to run hand in hand with our damn enemies. Y'all don't know who Ishmael is. Y'all don't know who the Arab is. Y'all don't know who Moab is. Y'all want to walk hand in hand and be cool with motherfuckers that took your ass into slavery, helped sell your ass off in the fucking
But
market.
then they didn't want to act like they didn't know, but deep down you know back your fucking head, you know you going to fuck off.
You may not know, but that Arab knows.
Yeah.
That Ishmaelite knows.
No, they know. The nigga woman knows she don't supposed to be other men. They know in the back of their fucking head something wrong with that, man.
Oh well, they.
But she gonna do it because she prospering.
Hey,
Man.
hey.
She gonna try to escape the curse, but her black ass ain't gonna escape the curse.
But she been cutting that deal ever since they was on the boat. So they just keep cutting that deal. They've been cutting that deal since the boat.
Since the garden.
Huh?
Since the garden.
Garden.
Exactly. But the garden. But I mean, even when it was straight slavery, on the boat on their way over here, they was cutting that deal. Hey, our woman was always looking for the easy way. Hey, I don't want no motherfucking strife in my life. What they tell you here? What they say now in modern times? I can do bad all by myself.
You can do worse.
Hey, man,
You gonna get worse though, bitch. Cause when I ain't around and this shit comes down the pipe, how about the zop? Then you go feel real bad when where that man that was talking about the stuff.
Hey, the 2/3 gonna be a lot of women because it's what 11 to women to one man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what that, hey, Michael 777.
Right.
And oh shit, that's my enemy.
So I be trodden down like the Maya of the street. What that Maya is, if you think about Django, that street scene where all the water and the mud and the horses was walking, where they shit was going right there, all those being stomped down, said the woman gonna be trodden down like that. Why? Because she don't know what the real deal is. She don't understand feminism and all the other stuff that America propped up and gave her.
Hey, I just read this article on the Haratine in Morocco. I believe they J.C. because they fit the curses.
Right.
This dude, in Mario Terrain over there by over there by Morocco and stuff, and they still got people over there enslaved. And dude was about to escape. His mama testified against him in court.
Yep.
Instead of her taking her black ass and be free with her son, she won't be she won't be Ishmael or Puet's slave and shit. Talking about it's the day to ban all this shit. You don't come get your own son and try to get you free.
Look.
Right.
What did Robert Townsend say in Hollywood Shuffle? Why y'all want to leave? Master been good to us.
Right.
We done had food.
Hey.
We put clothes on us.
Food that gave your ass diabetes and heart attacks and all types of disease.
Had your ass going off against breaking every fucking Levitical law when it comes to eating in the book. Why? Because he gonna slaughter a pig, but the Lord didn't give him the law, so he slaughtered the pig and took the pork chops and all the other kind of shit and just fed you the motherfucking pig ears, pigtails, pig feet.
Just like when Jeremiah was gonna see Jack in Egypt. We get all this food, they eat all that abominable shit.
That's it.
Hey, they
Exactly.
said what?
Yeah.
The melons, the leeks. They rather be in captivity. They rather trust in oppression and live up under the shadow of Egypt than to follow Yahweh Shem Yahushai and get salvation, man. If they're scoffed after they got delivered.
That's the day.
You
Seen it.
man.
How the hell can you see? You seen Yahweh split the Red Sea. You seen it, Yahweh in a chariot,
Hey, I was gonna say,
escorting you through night and day.
exactly. I was gonna say,
Right.
you seen the fire go from in front of you to in back of you and block Pharaoh's way while you cross the Red Sea.
Right.
And you pull this.
Those are the guys in Egypt. It was the
They the
guys
2/3
that
now.
said, in Egypt.
They're 2/3 now.
And you know what Jake did? Because this is what Jake do to make himself feel comfortable. They make him a lie. They make a lie. They'll say, you know, Moses might put something out wide that pass on to make us see all these delusions and shit. I hate you niggas,
These
man.
niggas don't know the Bible, man. That's
right.
what makes you so fucking hypocritical, man. None of you so-called Baptist church motherfuckers know the Bible. And then when somebody give it to you straight and for the goddamn skinny, you got a goddamn problem. Which means you had a problem with how about Shimmy Shot, man. When he was spitting his truth to you fucking wicked niggas back in the past.
Somebody get Ezekiel 3. This is a rebellious house.
Hey, that's the spirit, because they came out of that class.
Yeah.
You know what's so disrespectful? The Lord said if it was sent to a strange nation, they would have listened. But you niggas are stiff-necked, man. You don't consider. So therefore, the Lord must judge you. And you got to know it by death after pain, man.
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, go speak unto the house of Israel.
Which is these scriptures, the words, the testimony of Yahushua, which is prophecy. What's coming? Woes, pestilence, and death. Thus saith the Bible.
But they don't want to deal with that.
Yep.
Nobody wants to deal with that. See, nobody wants to deal with the fact that they're going to have to go through this shit. Okay? But we looking forward to it. We're going to deal with it.
Verse 2. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat. Fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee.
Digest it. Understand it.
Yep.
Understand what you're getting yourself into. Count the cost. It's just like when you're about to eat, say you're about to eat a packaged meal. You're looking at the things that's into it. Let me consider it. Let me think about what I'm eating and all the stuff that's going to come.
How it's going to affect me.
Exactly. Is this going to... Do they have the balls to actually say what GMO this or GMO in that or whatnot? Say, well, we put all that in.
Your mama fall asleep later on.
Exactly.
Right. It said, did I eat? And it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness.
It was good.
Right. Hey, this is the most beautiful thing we ever heard, man.
You can't
These
get enough of it,
waters, man.
You can't get enough of it.
The kingdom, sweetness, the world rulers, the finest of everything. The other nation women already desire us, but then they're going to have a real reason to do it, and not just because of the pipe and everything else. And then this and what?
Hey,
what? I'm gonna be what? I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna have what?
Yep. Hey, when you first start getting the truth, man, you can't get enough, man.
That's right.
You can't get enough, man. And it's like you're relieved, man. It's like you at peace, man.
It's a refreshing.
It's a refreshing.
This is the refreshing that causes the weary to sleep. And we're weary as fuck, man.
Yep.
May Yahweh Shem Yahushua save us and deliver us. Go ahead,
and he said, it said, verse 4, and he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, speak my words unto him. For thou art not sent to a people of strange speech.
Right, this ain't for the damn heathens. Only the judgment is for the heathens. This word, this truth is for you Israelites. Simply put, Isaiah 58:1. Go ahead.
And of a hard language, but to the house of Israel.
The house of Israel, just like Yahushua said in Matthew 10:5, man. Go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Go ahead.
All right, it says right here, surely I have sent thee unto them, they would have hearkened unto thee.
So the other nations would have listened. They would have been like, what? We what? We what? We got what coming? We go get down. Oh, hell yeah.
But the house of Israel would not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me, for all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-headed.
Impudent and
stiff-necked, hard-headed, sinful asshole.
Dumb fuck.
So guess what? May the judgment of the Lord fall upon you. May you how about you have mercy.
The judgment coming, baby.
I'm going to skip down to 18 because we on short time. Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood are required at thy hand.
So
yet
if
thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, He shall die his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul.
So we got the blood off our hand. We come out here, we break this down, we tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who y'all are. Y'all want to be hooked to this fucking system or this world. Guess what? The destruction that the Lord's gonna bring in the process of, y'all catch it then. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing, cause there is gonna be no saving grace when Independence Day show up for real. Y'all ain't gonna have no way to set a virus in a ship
Ain't
or
gonna
do
be no
this
Will
or do that.
Smith and Jeff Goldblum.
Ain't no Will Smith or Jeff Goldblum or his grandson or his son or whatever.
That big
coming
ass nose
through.
he got.
Ain't none of that gonna pop off and save you motherfuckers from the judgment that's coming.
I still
All right,
think
so,
Jeff Goldblum.
And with that, and we're going to say all praises are the glory be unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the other apostles of great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Abad Babal!
Abba, Shalom.